Randy and Woods. I like to work, do the mowing and pick the trash up and help clean up the tree branches and stuff.
Bethesda Place, I think, has been a vital part of the Hayes community for a long time, but I didn't necessarily know exactly what all they did. So in whole, I mean, I think it's a place where gives the best version of guys with developmental disabilities, where they can work for themselves, they can feel good about themselves, they can also have relationships that are meaningful and can grow, and it's been built around a Christian model where I think it's good for them.
It's a home. It's our family.
Our intent is to provide the best family environment for these 6 men to keep them healthy and happy. And we feel like the best way to do that is to help them find the purpose that God has given them.
Our family provides a home for those with mental disabilities.
81 is when we built this house. At the time that they were taking individuals with disabilities out of institutions that were inappropriately placed there, their needs were not that significant, and the institutions mostly were designed for someone with quite significant needs that would not fit into the community. So they were pulling them out and putting them back into the community. The government came up with a program using the information that an individual in an institution cost $70,000 to $90,000 a year to care for. So they made the decision that if someone could be removed from the institutional setting and cared for less money, they would support that. And we could care for them out here for $12,000. And so Randy was confused about the people working with him. He was thought to be an individual that was starting fires at the Reed Center workshop, and they accused him of that. And he also was very easily agitated and would get in arguments and very frustrated at the Reed Center, and they could not handle him. So they were kicking him out of the program, and the way they did it, his next place to go would have been Larned State Hospital, and it was a terribly inappropriate placement for him. So we asked permission to withdraw him from the facility and bring him to our house, and they allowed us to do that. Then one of her students' family was having difficulty. His autism and his strength were very significant, and it was difficult to care for, and they needed a placement for him. So now we were both teaching, and we had 2 disabled people to take care of. Some of the men that we worked with, and they were brothers, and we contacted their parents and asked if they would like us to do it, and we explained the benefits of working in a small group, and they were quite interested, and so they accepted that, and we made an arrangement to take 2 more. And they moved in to one of the smaller houses and lived with us while we were building this house. And so we moved into this house in the spring of '82. And then we had, our daughter was born here that first year. The men were young. They were in their 20s and 30s, and that was 44 years ago.
Like do woodworking, and I'm working with up do a lot of sewing or good crafts and stuff. Crafts to get ready for Christmas, store for next season. On the elm trees now, do the sawing on those now, because I'm done with everything else. I'm like about everything on the farm from that.
I mean, I think we all want to have something to show for the end of the day. And each of their different vocations throughout the seasons of the year, yeah, just allows them to contribute and to take pride in what they do.
Carl, first name is Carl Eric Danielson. Inside, I like to clean floors. When I'm all around, I like to clean the place really looking clean, like.
My name's Jay, my full name. I take care of the cows of mine. Peggy and Charlie, only two. I used to drive tractors on the farm. Sometimes I run the weed whip.
It is that opportunity to feel ownership. This is my chickens, this is my job, these are my trees, this is my yard, this is my room. And they really thrive on, this is my job, this is who I am, look and see what I did. And they enjoy having people come out and visit them so they can show them the things they've done. We think it's been a emotional benefit to them to have the skills and opportunities that we have here that you could not have in town. And it's theirs. You ask them. Jay will say, that's my tractor, that's my four-wheeler, those are my trees, those are my cattle.
But he'd let you use it, he'd let you take it, whatever.
And then he gets to share it. And it's the same feeling you and I get. If we do something and it's good and we're finished, that's a good feeling. It's a very good emotional benefit to appreciate what you accomplished and your skills to be able to do that.
They're showing that they can be productive members of the community, that they can make a living, that they can produce something that we like, that people want, and that can be done all at the same time. How they change? Because I think too often people say, "Well, what can they do?" They're showing us that not only through creating opportunities, they can meet needs and they can rise to far beyond what you expect. And there's a place for everybody. I think it makes them part of the community. It gives them purpose. It makes them feel like they can do something on their own and excel, and that it also then generates opportunities to be an impact in our community overall.
There's one of the men, and I won't mention which one, was from a very small town, and he had 2 disabled brothers. There was 3 of them. And when he came here, he'd been here 8 or 10 years, and we bought a new 4-wheeler to use in the nursery and stuff like that. And it still looked really nice, and we took it to a parade, and we were going to let him drive it in the parade. And we got everything set up, took it to town, and got him, and the parade was about to start. And he said, and he's the happiest, easiest
And
one.
he can't count to 3.
Yeah. He said, now they won't laugh at me.
I'm really proud of these guys.
I feel like that the guys have taught me so much about forgiveness. They just always forgave me when I did anything wrong before I would even ask. They're so loving and so kind. And of course we have bad days, but they are just such good people. And I love each one of them. And I'm looking out right now watching each one of them work. They are working, but they are enjoying it. They love it. And if we had a picture, we have so many pictures, but I'm looking out and seeing, of course, the red buds are in bloom, so that's beautiful, and the trees, but every one of those trees, the men have planted and cared for. I mean, there was nothing there, and now it's just beautiful.